like, no, I'm still sticking to my intention to out almost every man that sexually harasses me on the street, as long as I have the time to do it. Because the 3 that I put up yesterday, the only reason that I didn't put up 4 is because one of them was a drive-by and I was already late to yoga. No, actually, no. It was just a drive-by and you can't capture a drive-by. So just know that as many as I put up, that's not even as many that actually happen. Like, you're probably getting like maybe 50 to 75% of what actually happens every single day, no matter where I am. And here's the thing, because the worst part about this shit is the fucking men that make you feel like you're overreacting and like gaslight you, like, and the internalized misogyny does it to you too. Like, why can't you just take a compliment? I'm like, no, nigga, no, because y'all animals don't actually know. First of all, you don't know the difference between harassment and a compliment. That's very clear. And second of all, you guys obviously don't see us as like sovereign human beings to treat with normal human respect, because there's a certain way that you talk to somebody, to a human being, with respect. But besides that, y'all be preying on little girls out here. Like, y'all be harassing and catcalling underaged, preteen, and teenage girls of all races. But it is a proven fact that people have been socialized to think of little black girls as more sexually mature and just older and more like sexually, and just an assumption of being like a sexual being and being perceived sexually at younger ages. So yet another way that black women and little black girls are most in danger from this. And you be yelling at women not knowing how old they are. You don't know how the fuck old we are. It's summer. We're all walking around here in tank tops and shorts. There's high schoolers walking around in tank tops and shorts. High school girls walking around in tank tops and shorts because it's 90 fucking degrees. But y'all animals take that, take any show of skin as an invitation for you to comment on our bodies or comment on the way that we fucking look, when it is just not the place or time. But you think that we need your validation. You've been socialized to think that we need your validation all the fucking time. And so your words, your attention, and your dick is a fucking blessing to any random woman, when the rest of us are just going through our lives minding our own fucking business like you should, and just quietly observing people that look very nice and be like, oh wow, that's a really nice outfit. Or I don't know, maybe just like approaching them in a non-fucking creepy way and being like, hey, I just want to say that your outfit looks great today. Lots of men have done that to me. Not lots, no, but men have done that. I'm like, oh my God, thank you. Catches me off guard because it doesn't happen often, but sometimes it does. Y'all don't know how to talk to us like normal fucking human beings. You guys don't see us as humans, and you're gonna have to start doing it. And if the threat of camera is the tool that I have at my disposal to make you guys fearful for your life and for your jobs and whatever, then fuck it, I'm gonna do it, because you really do be talking to us not knowing if we're sexual trauma victims, if we're underage. So you just throwing your energy, your sexual energy out to just any female that you see. It could be a young girl. So that means that you are a potential predator, no matter what. No matter what. You feel comfortable just throwing that energy out to any woman or any femme person that you encounter, without any regard of like, does this person have trauma around being approached by strangers? Actually, no. How many people actually like to be approached by strangers? But you, again, you assume that your words, your presence, and your dick is a blessing to every single one of us. And y'all don't even stop to think if the girl that you're throwing that weird fucking creepy energy out to that you want to gaslight and reframe as a compliment that we should just take, you don't know if you're throwing that out to a 13-year-old. And you don't care because you don't see us as people. You just see us as sexual beings. And that's just going to have to change. Y'all are just going to have to zip your fucking lip. You're going to have to zip your fucking lip. I'm not going to lie. Yesterday was it was pretty hard. Because I was just like, you know what? Going Winter Soldier. Going Scarlet Witch on these motherfuckers. Boom, boom, boom. Look at this disgusting behavior. And just the amount of men that were like, what's wrong with this? Was so fucking alarming that it started to make me wonder if I'm crazy. But I'm not. We're not. We're not. That is not appropriate. Because I know y'all wouldn't be approaching other men in the street like that. Y'all don't be... That's the thing. Y'all wouldn't say that shit to a man. Vast majority of y'all wouldn't say that shit to a man. I don't want to hear, and again, more against the argument of not all men. I don't want to fucking hear not all men, because when the chances of me being sexually harassed going outside the door is literally 100%, then every time I pass an organism with a dick, I have to assume that it could be that it's them. I have to assume until I walk by and nothing happens, and I'm like, okay, well that was fine. Yeah, you don't get to make the rules. You don't get to make the rules of about how to survive when you're the predator, okay? You don't get to make the rules about how the fuck we have to survive when you are in the predator class, when you are at the top of the food chain. When your kind are the ones doing the abusing, making us have to survive. You don't get to make the rules about that. Don't care about your feelings. Don't care. You are aware of the power imbalance that exists in this society. And so being aware of that, hopefully you're an intelligent human being. Maybe you can keep that in mind, use some critical thinking skills, and think about how you want to approach a woman next time, or if you even want to approach her at all, because that woman could be a child. And ooh, it would be really, really inconvenient for you if that turned out to be true and you happened to be in front of the wrong people with cameras, or just the wrong people in general to see that happen. That would be bad, huh? So yeah, no. As long as it's safe for me, as I calculated, that's just what's gonna happen. And a lot of women are doing this now, because this shit has increased since Supreme Court shenanigans. We have noticed there has been an uptick. Just in I don't know what scientific information there is out there, but so many women, so many femme people have been saying like things are getting wilder out here. So if y'all are getting wilder, then we just gonna have to get wild to match your energy. That's just the way it is, baby boy. Don't care. Cry me a river.